Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you my art book collection. Here there are all of my books and I will flip through one by one in a minute. So let's get started with these 4 dossiers. These are quite thin, as you can see, and I bought them in a library nearby. They contain a little bit of history and also they are full of images and illustration, so I really like them because they are quite cheap, but they are also really interesting. They are full of information, also autobiographical facts and good images and art inside. And the thing that I like the most is that you can find almost every artist or artistic movement. So I will show you a little bit of the inside now. As you can see, there are a lot of beautiful images. This one I like in particular because it talks about the Disney history, and there is a lot of beautiful illustration inside. This one is about Kandinsky, one artist that I really like and appreciate, even if I'm not really into abstract art. But I find his theories about colors and shapes really interesting, so I want to learn a little bit more, and I think this book is really useful and interesting. I love this color and this kind of pattern, and I was able to see one of his this one is about Kandinsky, an artist that I really like and appreciate, even if I'm not really into abstract art. But I think its theories and also its artistic development really interesting. And I really love the images inside and these beautiful colors. Then I have this about street art. And street art, I think it's amazing. I really love wandering in the city. I found beautiful art on the walls, and I usually take a lot of photos. And the last one is this about Hokusai. Also love its illustration, and these books really give me a more wide idea and background about this. Then I have this one that is not really an art book, but it contains tales and legends about Japan, and I read it when I need some inspiration for paintings. Another book that is not a proper art book is this one, but it contains some crafts inspired by cottagecore living. That is really an aesthetic that I'm really into it. And I don't know, but I think it would be nice to show you. Then recently I bought these 2 books, and they contain images took out to make collages, and I've never done a collage before, but I would like to start. So I think this book can give me some good materials. They have a kind of retro and vintage vibe. So I think they're cute, they're nice. And they have many ideas that I hope to be able to do soon. I love the color and the styles of these images. I think it's also an enjoyable activity to do with some friends or someone, because it's something that you can do also with people who are not really into art, but I think it's fun. Maybe adding some colors, some painting. Then I have this one, Fundamentals of Creature Design, and this is quite a big one, but it's full of good reference inside, and it's explained a little bit. I think this book was a good investment. It's full of images, references, and it explains a lot. Also with scientific dates, so I think it's really good. And the art inside is so creative and original that really gives me a good source of inspiration. This little one is titled Get Creative, and I bought because in this period I'm really struggling with creativity and with good ideas for my paintings. So here I can find many exercises to practice my creativity. I don't know, I think it's really interesting. This book is useful to change your perspective a little bit, and also to free up your mind, and I really suggest for artists and creative people, but also for people who want to get more involved in creative activities. Then I have this book, and I need to say the art in the front cover is stunning, in my opinion. And this is a quite unusual book, I think, because in the inside you find many anatomical art, and I show you. Especially it focuses on anatomy in modern art. And I think it's interesting to see. It's not really what I was expecting when I buy it, because I buy it online. But I know, I mean, it's good to see something different, to change up my perspectives. It's not the kind of art that I'm used to, and I really appreciate this fact, because I want to grow as an artist and to have a more wide, to have a wider view. So it's like this. Probably you have already seen this book. This is really famous, and I also bought because it was suggested by many YouTubers that I follow, and this really changed up my view and gives me a lot of motivation. It's really pleasant and quick lecture reading, so if you don't have already bought it, I really suggest you. And I saved my favorite for the last, and there's not a lot to say about it. This is a collection of works by the artist James Jean, and the art inside is breathtaking. I have no word to it. It's amazing in my opinion. I will show you now the inside. This is how the inside looks like. And I mean, it's beautiful. I really love the color and the entire vibes of the book. It's just a huge source of inspiration. And also, if you have some book suggestion, leave them down in the comment. So I show you a little bit of the inside, and I think you can agree with me that it's an amazing book. So here there are all my books. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for catching up with me today, and see you next time.